Hello Whimsicals! I hope you're all doing well! Right off the bat, this video is censored because of YouTube's policy against nudity. So if you're wondering why this piece is censored, that is why. In today's video, I am working on a digital illustration version of the printmaking piece I did in May. This was our final project for our printmaking class. We all decided to create a piece to trade with each other since our printmaking class only involved 12 students in total. Some of us decided to do a tarot card design, while others decided to do whatever they wanted. So I randomly chose to either design the star or the moon tarot card. Mind you, I don't have much prior knowledge of any of the tarot cards, or what they mean, but I've always admired artists' renditions of the tarot card designs. Each of them are so different and unique, so at the very least, I wanted to design one myself. I did my research on tarot cards, and I found myself drawn to the Star tarot card, which I'll explain why later in this video. I wanted to share the star's symbolism information with you guys, in case if you find it interesting as well. In her left hand, she holds a pot, which is an empty vessel about to be filled, which symbolizes the awareness that energy needs to flow both ways and should be used to replenish the spirit as well as material aspects. While in her right hand, she is pouring water from the pot back to its source. This returning of nourishment that she has received from others represents the free flow of emotions. If you were wondering why she is nude, there's a good reason for it. The woman being nude is symbolism of the ability to be truly yourself, open and relaxed. You can't be more yourself than being nude, right? This card has a lot to do with being satisfied and accepting of yourself. Water is a big part of the star, water being the source of life. As you can see, the woman appears zestful enough to be able to add her own energy to the water, which also using it to enrich all areas of her life as well. The star sends ray of light towards the moon and the rising sun, which emphasizing the subtle interconnection between all of life and the universe. The bride's mound is a term to refer to the grassy hills that shines green in the light, which is the color of healing. Kind of an odd term, don't you think? These are the general symbolisms found and used in the Star tarot card. There may be other details I didn't catch while doing my research on this piece, due to time constraints. The star is the 17th in the major arcana set. It is said one's serenity and satisfaction are gained from finding inner balance. It symbolizes feelings of hope, optimism, and renewal. This card can also represent the ability to connect with the source of life, harmony, and creativity. It represents your ability to discover or even rediscover your dreams and to focus on bringing these dreams to life. This card represents a healing that begins deep within yourself and then manifests itself in all areas of your life. The Star Tarot card suggests there's a sparkling clarity of vision and purpose that enhances positivity in your life. I think we can all agree to have more positivity in our lives. These are all things that may come to help you as long as the card is face upright. But if the Star Tarot card is flipped in reverse, it shows the loss of hope, feeling isolation, and abandonment. The connection with the limitless spiritual source is seemingly cut off. Rest, renewal, and inspiration are needed. I hope you guys found this as interesting as I did. While I don't really partake in the world of tarot cards and the readings. Now I want to talk a little bit about my inspiration for this piece. As you can see, she has a third eye. There's no real reason for it besides aesthetic, though I am quite intrigued and fascinated by the concept of the third eye. If you look closely at her eyes, I made her eye shape to look like stars, to make her look more ethereal and magical. The biggest influence in this piece comes from the game called Odin Sphere. It's a game based on Norse mythology. I highly recommend everyone to play it. It's truly a gorgeous, magnificent game. This game has a fantastic storyline, there's art and music. It's one of my top favorite games. Anywho, there is a female character in the Odin Sphere game named Velvet. I love her character and I am absolutely in love with her design, as well as Gwendolyn's design. I really love her design too. I've been in dire need of doing some Odin Sphere fan art for a long time now. I plan to do that one day, so if you are a fan of the game, please tune back to my channel for that. If you look at Velvet's design, especially with her not wearing her red hood, you'll see a black veil resting on top of her head and pearls wrapped around sections of her hair. This is my favorite aspect of her design. I don't know why, I just find it so elegant. So I decided to implement those aspects to my design of the Star Spirit. So you can say this is my homage to Velvet. I am so happy how this piece turned out. I truly love it to bits. I'm glad I did this. For those of you who are curious, the font I used, the font is called Metrica by Oliver James. I got it from the website called webdesignernews.com. I'll put a link below if you're interested in using that font. I might create prints of this piece if anyone's interested, so please leave a comment below if you are interested in that. And I might make that happen. So here's the sketch of the star. And then the end result. To see the full and uncensored version of this piece, please check out my Tumblr, whimsicalvictoria.tumblr.com. If you happen to enjoy and like this video, please hit that like button. I truly appreciate it. Only if you want to though. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please join our lovely art community and hit that subscribe button. The more the merrier. Until next time, stay magical!